I'm going to go over the definitions that are part of Medicare, so stay tuned. I'm Keith Armbrecht, founder of MedSup Savings. I hope you'll find the information in this video very helpful and presented in an easy to understand format. Turning Medicare eligible is actually a very good thing. You'll likely find Medicare to be a much better alternative for your health insurance needs than what you may have had previously. But there are some choices. So I've created a Medicare Resource Center where I have a complete video library on everything Medicare. You'll also find all the necessary links and the guides and the forms that go along with them. So please, after this video, take just a few minutes to explore our Resource Center. You'll likely find everything that you need for Medicare. You can also get an immediate quote for your Medicare supplement insurance. Just fill out your basic information and it will provide the rates for the plans that are available in your area. It would also be a really good idea to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you'll always have access to my videos and you'll get updates as they come along. So again, I hope you find this information very helpful, and please let me know if I can help.
Okay, I'm going to spend just a little bit of time now and go through some of the definitions that are part of Medicare, part of health insurance, just to give the understanding of what you're looking at. I do understand that if you are not involved with it on a daily basis like I am, sometimes some of the terminology you don't quite understand. So I just want to make sure we all understand, so when we're making choices, it's much easier to do. This is going to come right out of the Medicare and You Guidebook 2015. Once again, it's right on my website. If you don't have a copy of it, just go to medsupsavings.com, go to the Resource Center, and you can download it right there. That's where you'll also find all the other videos basically on any question that you might have with Medicare. So very easy to search through the videos, find the answer that you want. Also the guides and the forms and all the links, everything's right there. So try and keep everything in one place, make it easy for everybody. So let's take a look at some of the definitions. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but some of the ones that are important. First one, very important, assignment. Medicare assignments. Very important to understand when you're going to a doctor whether they accept Medicare or whether they accept Medicare assignment. And there's a big difference between the two. With Medicare assignment, that means the doctor will accept whatever Medicare is going to reimburse. If they only accept Medicare, not assignment, just Medicare, that gives them the ability to charge what is called excess, which is 15% more than what Medicare will reimburse. And that 15% is going to come to you. So make sure you understand that. Now, a lot of Medicare supplement policies will cover that excess. So you may want to look into that as well on a Medicare supplement side. Make sure that it covers the excess portion. So if you do go to a doctor that doesn't take assignment, you can still get everything covered completely. Benefit period. It's the way that original Medicare measures your use of hospital or skilled nursing facility. And basically what it means is that benefit period is if you're admitted to the hospital, once you're released, if you are not readmitted for a 60-day period, then it will start a new benefit period. So you had a deductible on Part A when you went into the hospital. If you're released and there's a 60-day period and then you go back into the hospital again, you're going to have that same deductible once again. So make sure you understand that. Coinsurance, that is the portion that you pay. So the insurance company or Medicare is going to pay their part, and then your part is going to be coinsurance. That's not the deductible, that's after the deductible. So first you have a deductible, then you have coinsurance. Coinsurance will primarily fall on Medicare Part B, where it primarily covers 80%, your coinsurance is 20%. So for instance, if you went into the hospital, you would have that Part A deductible, which is $1,260, and then you would be responsible on an 80-20 for stuff that is not part of that hospital confinement. So understand that as well. Copayment. Copayment is similar to coinsurance. It's on you, but it's a fixed amount. So if there's a per day hospital charge, and there is after 60 days, if there is a office visit copayment, that is a copayment. not co-insurance. Prescription drug coverage is a separate issue. We'll go through some of these, and again, I'm not going to go through every one of them. You're welcome if you have a question specifically to give me a call, and I'll be happy to talk with you about it. Deductible we just talked about. Extra Help is a Medicare program to help lower income. Formulary, drug formulary. Basically, what that is a company that offers a drug program, whether it's Part D, that is the drugs that they cover. So they put up a list of drugs. That's what they cover. That is their formulary. So each Part D drug plan will have a different formulary. So important to make sure the one that you choose is the one that would cover whatever medications you may be currently on. Some of these others are pretty simple. Long-term care. Long-term care is separate from Medicare. So we've all heard about how critical it is. You know, it's very difficult to justify buying long-term care insurance because it's so expensive. But at the end of the day, you know, after 100 days in a nursing home, if you reach a scenario where you require long-term care, it's going to be fully funded by you after that 100-day period. And if you do not have insurance, it's going to be fully funded by your estate. And until you really drive down your assets to where you would qualify for Medicaid, that long-term care cost is going to come from your estate. So it's kind of a touchy subject, and it's hard to kind of wrap your mind around what you should do with it. And I don't have any good answers for you because long-term care insurance is certainly expensive. We should all have it. We certainly do not all have it, and it's difficult to justify the expense. But if you end up in that situation, it's going to be, you know, within your estate. Medically necessary is something that is exactly what it says it is. It's not experimental. It is a medically necessary procedure. Medicare Health Plan, and I'm not sure why they call it Medicare Health Plan. That's Medicare Advantage. Medicare Advantage is Medicare Part C, where it's more like an HMO environment. You choose to go to an insurance carrier. They then become responsible for your entire health benefit. So it kind of takes you away from Medicare. And in my opinion, it's for a lower income type scenario where you really could not afford a Medicare supplement policy. If you want all in the best world, the easiest access, the most flexible care, the widest range of choices, it would be staying with original Medicare and then having a Medicare supplement to cover the parts that Medicare does not cover. And that gives you the ability to go basically anywhere that you want to go, including travel, which is also a big consideration when you're looking at what you may be doing in the future. Primary care doctor generally only applies with a Medicare Advantage plan, so it doesn't apply with regular Medicare or a Medicare supplement plan. Referral, same thing, would apply in a Medicare Advantage plan. Service area, also Medicare Advantage plan, where you're limited sometimes in your choices and where you can go. And that is just kind of a broad overview of some definitions, and hopefully some of those, it might have cleared up a little bit for you on what you might understand how it works. And again, if you need anything, just give me a call. I'm happy to discuss it with you, anything specific. And by all means, please go to medsupsavings.com. Go into the Resource Center. I have a complete video library on everything Medicare. You can search through the videos to find exactly what you may be looking for. I also have all the guides and the forms, and I have all the links and the phone numbers and everything that you might need for Medicare all right in one little place. So I'm happy to help whenever I can, and I can certainly help you with Medicare supplement if that's where you're going. And I certainly have some things that I could tell you that would be valuable for you to know before choosing a Medicare supplement policy. So if there's anything I can do, just give me a call, and I'm happy to help, and have a fantastic day.